certainly Clemson with Amir Sims, and then the backcourt of Georgia Tech with that experience coming back. I think their team
in the front court for Roy Williams in North Carolina, Malcolm. You got Bacon, Kessler, Sharp, Brooks. On the post.
Carolina back to work. Tar Heels ranked 14th. They moved up 2 spots in the AP poll that came out earlier today. Here's a putback, Walker Kessler.
You're going to get on your bike and go all the way from California?
I'm going to bring my bike there. Now that's an excellent high-low there.
Straight field goal attempts. Again, trying to go high-low, Sharp back to Kessler, and he gets fouled, and he's got a chance for a three-point play.
Late with the pass, but it was a good pass. It was a high pass, which was the only reason it wasn't intercepted. Half-court man-to-man defense, and they've struggled a little bit.
Fennell in the paint, has it blocked by Kessler. Loose ball. We're going to have a jump ball, possession arrow, North Carolina.
Heels turn it over for a 6th time. So both schools getting into the bench, and backdoor, the reverse. Jalen Gibson missed. Recovery by Sebron, and he couldn't finish against Kessler at 7-1. Beverly working against Walton, lost the handle on it, tried to roll it out, turned it over. Knocked away. Here comes the Wolfpack up 4. That got taken away by Brooks. Davis. Kessler the dunk. Right at his average the last couple of ball games. Lob for Bates. Love out of there with it. Runner, good. 5 to shoot. Beverly on the drive. Tried to scoop it, fed it to Bates, blocked out of there. Tar Heels on the run. Here's the lead and the dunk.
That little jump hook by Walker Kessler ended a long drought for Carolina. And he picks up the block shot at the rim. Here comes Playtech the other way, has it poked away.
The rim avoiding the shot blocker, and you see Sharp help early on that possession, but Walker Kessler.
Carolina's hit 1 of their last 7 from the floor. Black for Kessler, nice pass, Brooks. 8 for Garrison Brooks on his 3rd field goal.
Personals, watch Kessler, only a freshman. Good feel, knew the double was coming, felt Edwards, delivered it over to Garrison Brooks.
High-low pass,
Getting it quicker.
allowing the flyby, and a nice job by Walker Kessler to be patient, and he gets the deuce.
First player for Northeastern not named Walker to get a basket. You can see the intent for Carolina. Throw it down low, trying to work it in, kick it back out for the open 3, and Walton knocks it down. 3-time CAA Freshman of the Week. And that one is banked home. That looks like a shot I think you hit one time over in Durham.
My first game I've ever called, but calling the game from a TV.
Kessler able to anticipate and get out.
That is a great, you don't see that from many bigs getting out in the passing lane.
Davis off the screen.
Banked
Kessler
it.
thought about it, gives it down low to Sharp instead. He battles through the double team and gets the easy hook.
Great move, great position for Dayron.
Know the history of Carolina. There's not many programs that carry more weight than that. They are really excited not to just get out there and play, but to be able to go into the Smith Center.
The Smith Center can be a little intimidating, but it's got to be a great opportunity for these guys. Definitely a great block for.
I could ever imagine, Corey, and like you said, did so much for those who have come since in the last half century.
You know, and the thing is, there's, of course, with Charles Scott, oftentimes you're in the wrong position on the floor.
Carly Jones, no. Dre Davis couldn't get the rebound. Carolina with it. Love to the rim. Kessler finishes the alley-oop.
We know about Caleb Love's ability to score, but his ability to find his teammates has made the Tar Heels running again. And continues to play good basketball, coming off a career-high 9 assists versus Northeastern last time out.
Kessler the rejection, and then the deflected pass by Anthony Harris back in the lineup.
Impressive the development of Caleb Love, but to me, Kerwin Walton is the difference in this team because his ability to make shots opens up the floor, and this is the best I've seen Carolina run.
Give yourself that much credit.
I'm the one who said he changed the dynamic of the team. I teed you up, and then Seth went on with that. Kessler with a nice pass, and the finish by Dayron Sharp.
Points versus Northeastern. And you see great interior passing. Nice find from Kessler to a cutting Day'Ron Sharp, who's able to finish over Samuel Williamson in Louisville games and getting an opportunity to talk with Kenny. And I'm starting to feel like you didn't believe me. On a lineup and is a difference maker, especially on the defensive end for them.
Play check. Leaves it for Kessler, who throws it down.
You've been playing ACC opponents. Now you're facing a Big East opponent. It's just a different approach.
Andrew Platek is in the game. So too is Anthony Harris and Walker Kessler. All of them touch the ball and have the ball to be able to run to get the pass ahead, to get the tempo that they want. Here's Kessler, his second straight bucket.
Sadar Calhoun gives it to Gray. Blocked by Walker Kessler. Andrew Platek and Anthony Harris off the Carolina bench. They go high-low into Day'Ron Sharp. Over the double team, no. Kessler crashes the glass.
As Fonz mentioned, as we've talked about, it's a broken record. The turnovers, 14 turnovers in the first half for the Tar Heels. It done defensively as well. And he actually had one of the top blocks of the week.
Yeah,
on
just
College
like
game day earlier. Yeah, just like that. Walker Kessler gets to start in the second half.
Points in the paint today before this bucket. They come into the game making some noise as the Tar Heels are back to within 6. Walton feeds Kessler, who draws a crowd, steps around and throws it down.
Yeah, we have Day'Ron as a projected first-round pick right now. I think if he does go back to school, he could potentially hear his name in the lottery next year.
All the great players that North Carolina has had wearing this uniform with the Argyle up and down the side, I'm not sure they've ever had a 7-footer that can go off the dribble to the rim.
Turned around, Corey.
Leaky Black with the beautiful find to Walker Kessler, who runs the...
They're not a good three-point shooting team, just under 31%. Kessler in the game early, and he had a nice feed underneath.
And it's just difficult for him to compete with his size.
There's Kessler inside for a dunk. Before we get too far away from the cut-in,
3 blocks and 3 steals for the freshman, who, as Jay said, has been coming on like gangbusters the last few weeks. Back cut by Walton. Wow. And give the assist to Walker Kessler, who has just checked into the game. And Kessler slams it home.
Have it passing out of the post. And what a great pass. A little one-handed bounce pass, a little pocket pass right here. And Day'Ron Sharp, you go to block that.
The last few weeks, and again with Garrison Brooks unable to go, it seems, tonight because of the ankle injury. Kessler's minutes will increase. 7th offensive rebound of the game already for Carolina.
Turnover problems. That's really probably been the biggest issue for North Carolina. I mean, the last 4 games, North Carolina's got 80 turnovers.
Look at Kessler. Yeah, you're right. They turn it over and they don't shoot the 3 well.
Yeah, there's just been more fight on the glass by North Carolina, but the other part of it is North Carolina's just bigger and good pass.
And a block by Kessler and another block by Kessler.
And had a great game against Florida State. That's a big-time block there. And then he turns around and quick off his feet. Or quick off the floor, I should have said. He took his feet with him when he jumped, but he had those 27 offensive rebounds. I thought Terry Holland might still be the coach. I've received some text messages from several former Virginia players.
In a related story, nobody's texted me because apparently I got the lacrosse hockey thing right. So I will be welcomed at the border on Sunday. And has been the story of the game. 16 offensive rebounds, 15 second chance points, and a 7-footer with a steal and going to the other end to lay it in. They actually haven't shot the ball all that well either, but it's not an insurmountable deficit with a ton of time left. And Kessler with another block.
Close the elevator as you go through, elevator doors as you go through it. Another block for Kessler.
That's at least 5 right now for Walker Kessler. Carolina's on a 24, make it a 26.
The NCAA gave everybody a free year. They had the opportunity to play.
Man, Kessler's having some kind of a night.
Being physical right back. Good pass.
Brooks. Kessler and 1.
Shot and an easier opportunity for the other big guy for Carolina to go after it.